Brenda Lenard, candidate for the United States Senate. And there was a news announcement today that Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich, has endorsed Senator Lamar Alexander for the United States Senate. Speaker of the House quotes, "Lamar Alexander is far and away the best candidate." Well, Speaker, by what measure are you measuring him to be the best candidate? It's not for you to decide if he's the best candidate. It's for the people of Tennessee to decide who is the best candidate to represent the state of Tennessee. With all due respect, Speaker, you do not speak for the millions of Americans here in the state of Tennessee. Your endorsement means one thing. The Republican elite, the Republican establishment believes that they are entitled to the United States Senate. With all due respect, sir, you do not speak for the millions of Tennesseans here in the state of Tennessee. Speaker of the House, and I quote, "Lamar Alexander is ideal-oriented and solution-oriented." And I would just like to ask you this, Speaker. How is voting for the immigration bill ideal-oriented and solution-oriented? How is that immigration bill going to affect the millions of Americans who are out of work? How is that immigration bill going to affect the millions of African American and poor people in America? Please, Speaker, tell us how the immigration bill is going to affect national security. I'm going to tell you, in all three instances, that immigration bill that the senator voted on adversely affects the economy, adversely affects poor and minority, adversely affects job creation, adversely affects Americans across this great land. So for you to say that he is ideal-oriented and solution-oriented, it speaks to the fact that the Republican elite, you're both out of touch. You're out of touch with what millions of Americans are facing and going through every single day. Speaker quotes and says, "Senator Lamar Alexander is reform-oriented." I'm just curious to know, which reforms is he talking about? The National Defense Authorization Act, the continuing resolution for the budget, the Immigration Act? Which reforms is he actually speaking to? With all due respect, Speaker, former Speaker of the House, you do not speak for the millions of people here in the state of Tennessee. What has happened with this endorsement is that you're trying to send a message to the good people of Tennessee that the Republican elite will own this election. You do not speak for the millions of people here in Tennessee. To learn more about Brenda Lenard, candidate for the United States Senate, visit my website, www.brendalenard.com. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook.